more nervous than you are. So tell us what's happening in your show.
702 Drive this afternoon. I'm in for John Pillman, and we'll talk about a number of issues. But what's quite interesting for me is this whole notion of coming into a place for a first time, right? And we were talking with the team earlier on. I don't know if it has ever happened to you, where you would have had to hold a position, a higher position at work at some point in your career, and because of however things turn out in the workplace, you become demoted.
I never wanted to be a manager, so I've never even aspired to that. I like being a worker bee. I do my stuff and I go home.
Yeah. Because that's the same thing that happened at Kaiser Chiefs, right?
Oh.
Because Wanda was the coach at some point.
Okay.
But he's now assistant coach, and there's a new coach in place. But he stayed on. And it's kind of interesting. Would you stay on?
Yeah, what's the dynamic there?
What's the dynamic there? And how does it work?
What's the emotion?
So yeah, we're looking forward to hearing those thoughts. We'll open up the lines and maybe get some 702 folks to weigh in on that. And then there's also these developments that are happening around electricity in Ekurhuleni. One moment Eskom is giving them the power, next moment taking the power away. Now the power is back again. They can load shed. Wow. Not quite sure what is behind that, so we'll try and get an understanding. And it's been a busy day in our courts as well, in the sense that we have had a trial, some interesting revelations and some phone records. We want to get a sense as to these phone records, how will they impact this trial? And there are names that are coming up there that are being linked to the accused. What does that mean? And why are they not in the dock?
Swaps and all of those things. And what do they mean?
Home? And exactly why this rush to want to wipe these phones clean and to swap numbers and so on and so forth. So we'll try and get an expert to help us with that. And of course, we've got the usual features, a song and a book and a dish. And we also got Randall's one song coming up.
Okay, absolutely wonderful. That's Thabo Mduli coming up from 3 to 6. Please take a picture with Ungani before you leave, because he's going to miss the opportunity. Just stand there and take that picture. And while we're on air, they'll be allowed him to take that picture. And he can talk at the same time while you take the picture. So Ungani, you've had your fanboy moment. Are you able to speak with Thabo standing behind you? Okay, you need a pose. Okay, he's just going to do a pose very quickly there, which you're probably going to see posted on. And then I want to talk about just your new role in Skim Sam. Do you have to speak Afrikaans?
No, it's
Okay, all right. Because just the title makes it seem like you have to speak Afrikaans. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't get much control of the remote in my house, so I don't know much of what's going on there.
We need to change that.
So tell us about your role there, and tell us about just what it means for you and what you bring into it.
So this is a recast of Tibos Maputla. Who's one of the three boys that essentially the show is around. And I think for me, coming into this was really to try and bring in a different flavor to the show that does not exist, so that whatever type of experience the audience member has, they can either like it or dislike it, because being on the fence about something can be tricky, so I like to kind of stretch, if I can say, the boundaries and give people something that sometimes might not necessarily land, so as an actor, for me it was a challenge. The language is a Sepedi show, like I mentioned earlier on, so I'm Tonga.
Okay.
So there's a bit of work, not even a bit, there's a lot of work. That
must be very difficult. That must be very difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like somebody asking me to be in a Bollywood movie. I be like, no, that's never happening.
So I think for me it's a great challenge, but I'm enjoying it and I'm really having a lot of fun.
So you had to basically take over the role of another character, somebody who played that character before. Of another actor.
Yeah.
That must be very difficult. I mean,
it is.
There must be a lot of trepidation for you around that one, especially.
Yeah,
I mean, how many years had he played that role for?
Many. I think about 11 years.
Yeah. And obviously, that's been so have you had to go back and watch like 11 years worth of Skim Sam to see what this person was like?
Essentially the character is a new character, regardless of the fact that it's still the same person in a sense, because he left the country, and we are assuming that there are a multitude of things that happened or occurred for him to return the way he has returned.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't burdened with the
thank
pressure
goodness.
of learning how to be left-handed, because the previous actor is left-handed
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm right-handed, or many other things.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a relief. Okay, well, look, Tanda's still here. She's on the line. Let's say hi.
A positive or a negative opinion about whatever it is that I'm doing. So it doesn't really affect me in like a negative way, but more so I engage with quite a bit of the comments. So people have loved it, some people haven't loved it, and that's okay. I also think that
you grow from that, right?
Yeah, but also like we have to be cognizant of the fact that like this role was played by someone else for over a decade. So there's a lot of people that have built rapport and all of that kind of stuff with that actor.
They take it personally. Yeah, that's their person.
They've watched him in their households for the past 10 years, every single day. That's a lot of they relate to him a lot. So I think for me it's also understanding that a level of grace has to go out to those audience members, in the sense that we'll give you some time to get used to it. It's not something that we're all just like, no, come on, get over it. No, it's a big change. It's a huge change. And it's okay to not be satisfied off the jump.
And it's great that you understand that. I mean, you more than the viewers, is that you understand that. All right. Ayanda Nyati, she's a colleague in the industry. Ayanda, hi there.
Yuveka.
Oh, sorry. I'm assuming it was a she, because all the girls have been calling for you. So, okay. Look, Ayanda, tell us. Okay, can you tell us if he's a diva? Have you worked with him?
Well, not directly, but you're really famous when people call into the radio to claim they know you. And this is one of those moments. Hungani and I shared a history as students, actually.
Yeah.
Back, before everything took off for him. And I suppose I just wanted to say it's been amazing to watch his meteoric rise. He's worked incredibly hard. In many times, there were moments where I think felt like things weren't going to work out, went overseas to try things, came back and tried again. So greasy, for 30 years.
What do you call him? Tell me that. What's that name again?
Yeah, now I've told everybody. I've told the world.
What is it?
Grizzy.
Grizzy.
People used to call him Grizzy.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. And I could say the same for you, man. It's really amazing to see how far we've come and where we come from. So I appreciate you calling in. Really, really do.
Oh, we didn't realize it was that Ayanda Nyati that we saw on the actual screen there.
Now
so
I'm waiting for him to interview me after this.
Yeah, apologies for calling you a she. I didn't realize you were that Ayanda Nyati who was calling in.
Today, this afternoon, I'm just 702.
You're just a 702 listener, who are all special, by the way. All right, so thank you very much, Ayanda, and thanks for that. And I think you've put a big smile on Hungani's face as well. So, and then there's a message from Trudy who says, and it says sister in brackets. I don't know, is Trudy your sister?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, listening all the way from Durban, sending a huge cloud of love to you, and super proud. So the family's listening.
Thank you, Trudy.
So if you want to chat to Hungani, if you want to send him a message or a voice note, 011-883-0702. Otherwise, WhatsApp us or voice note us, 072-702-1702, or SMS us on 31702. Well, Macro's turning 52, and to celebrate, they're going bigger than big for their birthday. Get ready for the Is It Cake competition and stand a chance to win your share of prizes to the value of 52,000 Rand. Visit any of their selected stores from the 22nd of July to the 30th of August to enter. T's and C's apply. Macro. Save money, live better.
Introducing Honda Dream Value. Guarantee the future value of your car. Finance a new BRV with advanced safety features and drive the family around in style. At the end of the finance term, simply retain, replace, or return your vehicle. Visit honda.co.za. Honda, the power of dreams. T's and C's apply. Finance is subject to approval. Honda Finance, a product of Westbank, a division of First Rand Bank Limited, an authorized financial services and registered credit provider. NCRCP 20.
Looking to win big and stay powered up? Play Powerball and stand a chance to win your share of 1 million Rand worth of inverters. SMS Power and your ticket number to 34909 to enter now. Don't be left in the dark. Let Powerball keep you powered up. SMS charged at 1 Rand. T's and C's apply. Under Pusher Play. Players must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. eTube is the proud operator of the National Lottery.
It's the final days of the Dial a Bed annual sale with up to 30% off our best brands. The Sealy Celebration Queen Set is now only 8,999 and the 40 Winks Active Zone Queen Set is only 12,999. Up to 30% off sale plus next day delivery on our best sellers. It simply doesn't get better than this. Dial a Bed. Sleep for life.
The much-loved, iconic 702 Walk the Talk is back, and this year we're taking it to a World Heritage Site, the Cradle of Humankind. It's happening on the 20th of August, and entries are open. You can choose the 3-kilometer walk for the disabled, for mothers and children at an entry fee of 180 Rand, or you can walk at your own pace in the 5-kilometer and 8-kilometer distances at an entry fee of 350 Rand. Both entry fees will get you a personalized number, a t-shirt, and a medal. No pets are allowed in this idyllic natural habitat. The 702 Walk the Talk, Sunday, 20th August at the Cradle of Humankind. Go to 702.co.za for tickets and more information. 702, let's walk the talk.
702.
The upside of failure.
Proof that a setback can lead to a step forward.
Proof that even if you can't play tennis, you can go on to get a great role in a great series. And that's Hungarian Globu, who attempted to play tennis. And we were talking about that role in Skim Sam. And we currently have a call. Somebody wants to ask you about it. So I think let's just go straight to Sam, because Sam has a question. Hi there, Sam.
Hello, Iveka, and to Ngani there. You know,
Hi.
I'm painting a project.